Hello everybody, my name is Will, and 3.25 is looming around the corner. Literally on Friday, I can feel the buzz, I can feel the league start videos coming on, people getting excited, making their plans, and this video is about easy ways that you can build currency early. It's a problem that everyone has. You know, you want to get your build going, you want to get your strategies going, you need money, you need it fast, you need it early. I also want to mention I will be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/sourcecodewill. Link for that will also be in the description, but let's get started. I want to mention Chaos Recipe is not a noob trap. People think that Chaos Recipe is a noob trap because it's simple, it doesn't really give you that much money. However, early on, Chaos is worth so much. And it is genuinely a really solid, consistent way to generate income early for those first, 100, 200C. That's really important. Obviously, the faster you play, the more you'll make. But there's also tools out there to make it easy for you, like the Chaos Recipe tool. I'll link that in the description as well. Basically, you hand in a full set of armor. If it's unidentified, you get 2 chaos. If it's identified, you get 1 chaos. But that's what the tool does for you. It tells you all that. It does it all for you. You just need to pick out your tab, pick it up off the ground, and there you go. But the only problem is you might require more or bigger tabs to fit all the items so you can maximize your income. But Chaos Recipe is not a noob trap. Don't listen to that. The other thing is, you want to start farming your content faster and more efficiently. Basically, what I mean by this is the way you can make a lot of money early is generally just by being faster. So efficiency is the time taken it does to do the content, the sample size of the content, and the type of content you're doing. So the more maps you run, the more money you will acquire. The faster you run the maps, the faster you will acquire it. The more you invest into maps, the more you'll get back, generally, most of the time. And it doesn't matter if you want to make 1 Divine this league, or 20 mirrors, 10 mirrors, it doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to everything, this rule, but for mapping and content where you actually play the game, this is very, very prevalent and something you need to consider. Now, this is like the nemesis to Chaos Recipe, and that is identifying rares and putting them into dump tabs. Basically, they do the same thing, getting rares, putting them in a tab, but this is identifying them and selling them for more chaos. So you'll see in the video I put up on screen, you can change the amount that you put the tab up for. So this one's 5 chaos, for example. And all I've done is go into a map, unidentify all the rares, slap them in the tab, keep going. If I make a sale, I sell it. Now, I will say that Chaos Recipe is more consistent than this method. However, this method, I will say, is higher returns on average if it sells. If it doesn't sell, you're not making anything. And it can sit in your tab for a while, so you just got to keep adjusting prices. Make sure no one's trying to flip you, check the items before you sell it. But this is a very lucrative way if you don't want to do Chaos Recipe. The next thing has been known for a long, long time, and that is leveling gems in your offhand to generate currency in the background. Now, the way I find what gems to level is by going on PoE Ninja and finding what trending gems you can level. So, as you can see, these are the main skills that are used this league in Necropolis. And you've got all of the gems, 2020 corrupted, that's how much they're going for. You've got confidence, you've got, increases, decreases. That's for you to decide yourself. There is no best gem or worst gem. Just do whichever one you feel like that meets your profit requirements. The only problem is that GCPs can be expensive on League Start, so support gems might be a better option, because if you don't know already, there's a vendor recipe where you put a level 20 support gem in with 1 GCP, and it will turn it so it's a level 1 again, but 20 quality. and then you level it back up, it'll be 2020, then you can choose what to do with it. But active gems like Lightning Arrow, for example, you can't put it into the vendor with 1 GCP and it'd do the same. They removed that a couple of leagues ago. Also, it is a fun gamble. If you want to corrupt or not, it's your choice, but no risk, no reward. Personally, I gamble it every time because I'm addicted. The next thing is to sell the maps that you don't need to people who do. Now, this sounds very tedious, and it is, but the chances are that you'll be mapping a lot on League Start, and you'll probably over-sustain. The more you get into your Atlas, the more maps you'll get. You over-sustain, which means you'll have a surplus of maps. Now, there's people looking for maps out there, probably maps that you already have. So selling off your maps can be a really lucrative way of getting a bit more currency in. Yes, it can take a while. Yes, it can be a pain. However, if the maps are just sitting there, then that's free money, basically. I would choose a meta map if you can. So I really like Dunes. I know people really like Jungle Valley, Burial Chambers, etc., etc. But also don't forget, bulk selling maps is also lucrative. That has not changed throughout the leagues. Bulk selling is still on top. Even with this new currency exchange, it doesn't sell maps. So that's there to know. I want to thank you for reaching this part of the video. Hope it's been insightful. I just want to mention I have started a Twitch and I also have started a Patreon because, you know, I'm a broke uni student and I want to put a bit more production value into my videos. So consider checking that out. But I want to thank you a lot for the support on last video. It was absolutely amazing. Make sure to message me with stuff that you want to see. Really appreciate it though, guys. Have a great league start if I don't see you in stream or make another video. And take care and goodbye.